Hey everybody, still Guts in Tennessee here. Glad y'all are back. Today I got a video about the mod XVM. WarGaming allows mods for their games, and XVM is one of the mods, and it's basically a statistics mod, but it does also have some features in the garage. So I was going to show you those first in the garage, and then show you in the battle what it does for you, and then if you're interested in it or not at the end, I'll show you where you can go and download it, how to install it, and you can have your own Sixth Sense image that shows up when your Sixth Sense goes off. And I guess I'm gonna start out with there's people out there on the internet that are XVM haters. I mean, there's a popular YouTuber that just hates it, and but yet on his channel he'll put up a friend's video using the zoom out mod that zooms out where you can see the whole freaking battlefield. You know, you can see around corners, see which way people are pointed and stuff. And I mean, that to me looks like an unfair advantage. But Wargaming says that's okay, so it's fine. You know, as long as they crack down on the cheaters, the aimbot people and stuff, just ban them permanently first time. I'm okay. So like I said, XVM they say is okay with them, and so it's okay with me too. I'll tell you why. So first thing, when you install it in your garage, you'll notice a new checkbox shows up: automatically return crew. So what you do is you get your tank, and this is good for if you play premium tanks and you're moving your crews around between your premium tanks and your other tanks. So, so what you do is you check the box, go do a battle. So once you do the battle, it's that setting is set, and these guys will keep coming back. So then you send them to your barracks, then go to your premium tank for it, and then you would load each one, check the checkbox again to automatically return the crew, and do a battle. You have to do the battle. If you start clicking around, the crew will end up going back. So then when you come out of that battle, you'll be able to do this. You'll just be able to click back and forth between the two tanks, and it moves your crews for you. So see, like my Russian mediums, I got a T-34-85. That crew is the one I'm training. So if I go to my mod 1, that crew moves in here. Crew incomplete down here. Click it again, they come back. So just that feature alone makes it worth having this. So like I said, it's also statistics that XVM is good for. So all my tanks down here, you know, if you hover, Wargaming added these things at the bottom. You know, your highest mastery badge, your win rate, and your gun marks. But XVM added, if you just see all the tanks there. So my T-34-85 on the left, it has my highest mastery badge, and then my 702 damage, and then over beside it's 54% win rate, 785 battles. So, and it color codes everything. So right there at a glance, I know where I stand on that tank. So, see my T-54 tier 9, I'm just starting with, I got 54 battles, 50%, 13, 16. So that's yellow. So yellow is average to above average, somewhere in that range. It's a big range, yellow is. So orange is below average. So this piece of crap British premium tank I suck at. So also in your statistics, when you go to your statistics for your tanks, it adds this new column called XTE, and it's their own little rating system. It's based on damage, wins, and kills, and some other stuff probably. So they color code that, and also your damage. This is my average damage per game. So once I made it to 90%, it turned green. So when I was down in the 80%, it was yellow. So that's where that changes. So it just makes it easy to see at a glance where you stand with your tanks and stuff. Plus, you kind of know, you know, if I go into a battle here in my T-54, I'm at 13. I know I need to get better than that. Of course, my goal is my hit points, you know, to start out at least. So, which is 1650 on this. So, and I don't know if it would turn green at 1650. Like the T-34-85 hit points are 720, so 700 is green already. So each tank's a little different because it's all based on the people that play the tank, and I'm guessing a lot of people play the T-54 and a lot of good people too. So now I'll show you what it looks like in battle. So here we are in battle, and first thing you notice is over here where all the people's names are and stuff, both sides. Everybody's color coded. So it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. We don't have any purple unicoms in this game. So, and if you look at everybody's hit point markers above their tanks, there's the tips of them are colored the same color as their ratings. So, and if I hit the tab, you know, it shows the normal what map we're on in our lineup. So you see right at the top, it has our chance to win. So this is a 61% chance to win. So, and that's very helpful. You'd be a 30% chance to win game because you see your team really is terrible and the other team's good and stuff, and you know what you got to do to start the game. You just got to go fight somewhere, try to get your damage, and accept your loss or whatever. So, But everybody's here, so I always look at this, see what the lineups are. You know, how does it compare? You know, is it, you know, we have bad heavies against their good heavies, vice versa for mediums. You know, you can sort of see, and you know, you sort of read a battle. You see kind of how you can predict how the battle is going to play out. You're not always right, but chances are the way these maps are laid out, you know, certain things happen a certain way. So I use it a lot. See, I'm with this T-54 here. I stuck with him at the beginning to make sure we went together. We're the only two mediums against 4 on the enemy. If you look, he's right above me there. His rating's better than mine, a little less battles. So, you know, I think he's a decent player. He's somebody I want to battle with. So that's what I try to do, is pick the people I want to battle with that I think might have my back and I have the best chance of surviving and doing okay. So I'll fix and start narrating this battle, but that's not what this is about here. So, oh, there, my image changed. You'll see it again later. I have my own image for 6 cents. Not mine. I found it on the internet and I'm using it. So, like I said, I evaluate what's going on. You know, the other team may have had a platoon of really good T-54s, and you know, I wanted to not meet them at the beginning of the battle and maybe go help the other side win, and then us all gang up on them or something. So, you know, this is all stuff that WarGaming says is fine with them, that we have this information. So why would we not have it? I mean, I try to get every advantage I can get in every game, and I think most everybody does. I mean, I run food. You know, I don't want a fair fight. I mean, I think that's a saying in actual war, is you never fight a fair fight. So, you know, this information, it means a lot, and in the right hands. Not that mine are great hands to be in with information, but you know, the information. You know, I watch Unicoms like Quickie Baby, and he reads the map and reads the lineup and can predict how this battle is going to play out, and his making the right call of where to go first made the difference on whether or not he did. So, you know, I'll never be a Quickie Baby, but I mean, that's what we strive to be. So, you know, right here in front of us is the information. So as long as WarGaming allows us to have this, I will use it, and I think you will too. It helps. It does. So, also looking at this, you can see like my Emil, top of my chart, 1,000 battles, 15, 10 W, and 8. So he's a reroll. And that's fine. I don't care. So, you know, but you know, you can evaluate people, because most people that start out and are suck, you know, they're bad, and then they get better. Their rating, they're probably playing currently at a level higher than their rating. Rerolls, on the other hand, could very well already be at their highest ratings. So, like the enemy guy, he's got 7,000 battles, over 2,000 W and 8, 57% win rate. So I think he's a reroll too. So he probably got that good rate playing the lower tiers, and so he may not ever get any better than that. He may be great. So I'm just saying. So another feature of XVM is the little proximity ring it puts on the map. So this is the 50-meter proximity spotting area, and you know, it's okay, we can guess at it. I mean, it's not a big deal to have to guess at what 50 meters is, but this definitively marks where it is. It's just one less thing for you to have to calculate and try to figure out. And I use it to sweep around people. Not this particular thing, but there are buildings and houses. I could sweep around, make sure I don't get too close to get detected, and then come in for a side shot or something. So, you know. So the damage log and stuff too. They keep changing where it is when they make different versions. It used to be hold this down here where it normally is, but now it's up here. So you got your damage meter. You also got total HP. So we got 8,500 HP left. They got 4,400 HP left. If I hold down the Alt key over here by the people's names up top right, so it shows how many HP or how many hit points are left on the enemy. So that's all really nice information to have. And if you notice my, like I said, the damage indicator, and my oh shit goes off again. I'm at 952 right now, which really sucks for a tier 9. I'm below 1,000 damage. But we've survived to the end of the game here and tried to do some things here or there, and here we are getting to get our damage in. So you'll see that'll start changing up there. So see, it just turned yellow. So I've just only exposed myself to one person at a time. Oh, this guy's just going back right into me. So I love XVM. So see, I'm yellow up there now. I almost got my hit points out of this game, which, like I said, is my goal for now. So So if you're interested in XVM and you think about just trying it out, it's easy enough to install and get rid of. I'll show you how to get rid of it too. It's just some folders. Just go delete the folders and it's gone. So if you want to see that, hang around. I'll show you how to do that. So we go to modxvm.com up here. Go download XVM. I just get the exe installer. Makes it really easy. It'll tell you which version of World of Tanks it's compatible with. It's always the top one. It's always the current one. So you click that. I won't worry about it, but you download it, run it, point it to the game folder. If it doesn't find it, it always finds mine. So, and then it'll be done. Then before you launch the game, come here, click Sign In, North America. It's going to send you to WarGaming site to sign in, but I was in here earlier, so it's just going to let me back in without having to sign in. So it'll bring you back here after you sign in at WarGaming, and then you'll put your name up there. So here are your settings. So which scale you want to see. Say I picked WN8. You can turn if you don't want to see your chances to win, you can turn that off. So and then every 2 weeks, 14 days, you have to activate. You can do it at any point. I usually do it when I'm within the 7-day window. So after a week of activating it, sometime I'll pop on here, click that button. I'll click the update stats button at the same time, and you get 14 fresh days. So, and if you don't do it, it just quits putting the stats in there. You don't see anything. So once it installs, here's where the Sixth Sense image goes. So that's the image I have. Oh shit. So it's just a PNG file. I found it online, went to Google, searched for World of Tanks Sixth Sense images, and searched through the one I wanted. So but it goes in this folder. It's your World of Tanks folders, res mods. Everything's in res mods. So mods, shared resources, XVM, res, and then you just name it sixthsense.png. So, and if you want to uninstall or get rid of XVM, you just go to the res mods folder, this mods and this configs folder. You just delete them. You just highlight, delete, and then you go in the latest folder. So you're all the different versions each time it puts a folder in, when it puts a new version in of the game. The game does that, not XVM. So inside of here, you delete anything in here except the README file. Just leave that README file there. So I would delete that, and then when you start the game, you won't have XVM anymore. So maybe some people learned about XVM. Maybe you heard about it but didn't really know and want to check it out. So let me know if you check it out and like it or not, and give me a thumbs up or not. And if you want to hate on me, that's fine. I'll probably find it as delicious as liberal tears. So y'all have fun and keep taking, guys.